Now, we have to see, and important to discover what can be changed and what cannot be changed in our situation. There is always a situation, there is always something given, but certain things cannot be changed. I was born in Holland. Can you change that? Nobody can change that. I'm 76. Nobody can change that. See, there are certain things you can change, but other things you cannot change. And it's good that we realize and that we discover what can be changed in our life and what cannot be changed. I should not be sad that I'm 76. I mean, what is the use of being sad about it? I cannot change, so I should work with it, right? So we have to see, you cannot have another father. You cannot have another mother. You cannot have another mother tongue. You cannot have another country where you were born. You cannot have another upbringing. Don't complain. You cannot have another upbringing. It's a fact. It's given. You have to work with it. The same with the father. You have to work with him or live with him or reject him. But you cannot change this man is your father. That are facts of life. Right? I cannot live in the 14th century. I cannot act as a teenager. Maybe now also I'm unable to play tennis. I loved that for years and years and years, but now maybe I have to accept I cannot do it anymore. I have to realize my possibilities and impossibilities. What can be changed and what cannot be changed. Once you are 20, you cannot become a famous soccer player anymore. Too late. But don't complain about it when you are 20. Don't dream that you will be a famous soccer player. That is unrealistic and stupid. Accept what can be changed, what is possible and what is not possible. It's very important for us to discover. That is a personal discovery because everybody is different, you know. What is possible for you is not possible for him. So that is our personal task. To come to realize and to come to see, and we can help one another to discover what we should accept and what cannot be controlled. I mean, the inevitable makes no point by cursing. If you are Indian but you live in Singapore, you feel minority, don't complain that you are Indian. Come on, what's wrong with being Indian? Yeah, here in Singapore happen to be minority, so people may not like you so much. But I accept what you are and not what you are not. I mean, it's very important, I think. Dreaming is rubbish. I mean, I like to be a famous, or not so famous, but that I can play piano, that I can express my feelings. But unfortunately, my parents never gave me the chance to learn how to play the piano. Should I now complain? I should not complain, I think. Once I am this age, I should accept, yeah, my parents maybe could not afford it, whatever, but now I am unable to learn to play the piano. And yeah, I regret it in a sense. I'm a bit jealous about these people who can express their feelings, but I cannot. I have to find another way. It's too late for me to learn. So I think it's important that we learn to see what can be changed and what cannot be changed in our situation. You can have another religion, you can have another spouse, you can have another partner, but you cannot change your age, or you cannot change your race, or you cannot change that you live in Singapore at the moment. That's fact. That is fact. What you do with it is another thing. But that is your point of departure. Sometimes we can change, but also we have to see what is the price. You can emigrate, but now you are living in Singapore. You say, I don't like it, okay? But if there is no other possibility, you have to live with it. You have to work with it. You have to make it meaningful. Emigration is maybe a possibility for some, but you have to consider, should I realize this possibility? What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? And it applies for so many things in life. That we have to weigh up what possibilities we will realize. And certain things cannot be done by me anymore because of my past. Because what I am already. But what I am already also includes always possibilities, but which ones should I realize? What is feasible and reasonable and not cost too much? The price I have to pay for it. So we should accept ourselves as we are, not as we wish to be. I'm now too old to learn Chinese. Pity, whatever, but thanks to my past, now it is too late. I have to work with myself as I am, and not complain or not suffer because I cannot speak Chinese. It's one of my limitations. I have to live with it, and you have to live with my limitations also. Don't expect other people to be heroes and to be, I don't know what. We have also to accept each other's limitations. Otherwise, not fair. So when we are gifted or less gifted, I'm not very gifted as an artist. I was quite gifted as a sportsman. I mean, but you cannot have all the gifts. You should see your limitations and live with it. And accept also your limitations. Not how you wish to be, but how you are in fact. Now it is easier to accept your limitations if other people do accept your limitations. If everybody is looking down upon me because I cannot teach Chinese, I feel awkward. I feel terrible. Because everybody expects me to speak Chinese, but I can't. But it's not reasonable actually to expect that from me at the moment. And so, for you who are gay or who are lesbian, you are to accept yourself as you are. But that is easier when other people accept you as you are. That's what I said. If nobody accepts me that I cannot speak Chinese, I feel awkward all the time. But if you are reasonable, and if you know that I'm too old, and accept that I cannot speak Chinese, okay, that is nicer for me. But it is easier to accept your situation. Say, you are suffering from diabetes. If it cannot be changed, you have to accept it, and other people have to live with you as having diabetes. So the acceptance of other people is important for your own acceptance. And that's why I will mention later, for you, if you are not accepted as you are by your family, by your friends, by your church, by your God, how can you accept yourself? It makes it very difficult to accept ourselves and our limitations and our gifts. So, that is a kind of introduction, about human beings. I give some example, but it is actually applicable to all human beings. Now, there are certain human beings who are homosexual. What does that mean?